that I'm live. 1 second, sorry. Brain. There we go. There we go. Shared. Gonna continue painting this. Needs whiskers, some shading, and some cat liner, black around the eyes. I think it makes it look better, although it's very hard because the clay is kind of uneven, so it does look a little bit messy, but maybe I will do a better job this time. Hope you are doing well today. Whoops. See if we've got any. I don't think I covered it properly. It's all dried out. Oh no! Some black. I accidentally left my brushes in the water jug, so now it's slightly bent. Whoops. I can hear the wind. It's picking up again. Like yesterday. There's also just one bristle that keeps sticking out. We don't want the bristles to be sticking out because then obviously that one bristle will paint where you don't want the paint to be. I think I've potentially, well, I definitely need to go and get more tiny brushes and take a little bit better care of them. They're like more difficult to take care of because they're so small. The bristles easily part. This does not seem to be doing the job. Tiny bit. Been watching different people playing that game called Date Everything, and I really want to play it. There's a really cool storyline with the ghost, and Tammy's like, want to keep watching it to learn more, but at the same time I'm like, now I know a lot of what happens. Figure out to ever play it, but I can't afford to play it right now anyway, but yeah. So maybe when I do get it, I'll forget anyway. That's kind of what I've been doing this morning. And I had some breakfast, well, brunch. I sorted out a Vinted parcel that I need to send. Because I have a lot of things to sell on Vinted. I feel like next time I'll do the black eyeliner before painting the eyes. I already need to go over some parts of the eye now because I've accidentally touched it. It's always very nice to have the piano playing and just a really chill classical instrumentals playing in the background. One of my favourite classical crossover pieces is Two Cellos for the Love of a Princess. You should definitely listen to it. It's beautiful, and I listened to it on repeat when I was drawing like my fantasy creatures and things, because it felt like just feels like you're in a fantasy world, and it just fit what I was drawing, so I kind of moved with the music. And I think it's kind of, I did a whole thing on drawing and like, it's called auditory drawing. So where you draw or paint or make marks through the influence of music or sounds. And I think what you listen to can influence how you create art, how a piece that you're painting or crafting, making can come out depending on what you're listening to, because ultimately what you listen to is how, like, influences how you feel. I feel really like calm and relaxed when I listen to piano and things, and cozy and comfortable. If I was doing this and listening to metal, I would feel a lot more stressed. Not that I don't like metal, because I do. I am a big fan of rock and metal. But it wouldn't go with what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna go with the vibe I'm feeling and want to feel when painting this little cute guy. It makes the eyes pop even more when you have like the I like to call it cat liner on the cats. It's just like a natural eyeliner that cats have. Which maybe is why we decided to try and do it. Obviously I'm not going to do that with acrylic paint near my eyes. That would not be great. Here we go. It's looking good. I'm really sorry that I'm not in a position to show you the art from above. Though I'm not sure how I would do that. Maybe like an angle down here, because I always like to hold it close to me. So I want you to see what I was doing, but I also want to be able to pick it up and paint the way I paint them. Okay. I'll neaten it up with some white around that edge, or like really light grey, and then more yellow on the eye, just to neaten up the edge. It's very tricky because, like I say, the clay is uneven. And the paint is uneven. I do like the texture though. I like deliberately add texture, like by drawing into the clay, and make some texture in there. But yeah, they're not perfect around the eyes. Can't really see. But inside that corner it's very like bumpy and things. But maybe I'll try and paint the black first next time. See how that goes. it's mum and daughter. So the daughter is little. You can probably hear her. I think this one's going better so far. This side. This bit in the corner is the most tricky because it's the most bumpy. And I don't really have the most steady hand, even though like people expect artists to have really steady hands, but I don't really. Oops, I slipped. Okay. This is what it looks like. And I will neaten it up now. Lovely sound. Okay, I have some in there. Oh, I think they're in here actually. Just trying to think. No, what did I see? Looking for a palette knife. I was like, I thought I saw one in my play thing, and I was like, shouldn't be in there, and then I don't think I moved it. Palette knife. Wow, that's really stuck. Oh, lovely. That's gouache, which is pretty good. It can be like reactivated just from adding water, which is really cool. Probably know that. I don't know. I have like a bunch of bags there at the moment with the stuff I'm wanting to sell on Vinted. Everything's a bit chaotic in my house right now. Well, flat, whatever you want to call it. Thinking, I don't think I must have. I honestly don't know where I've put my palette knives. Oh well. Never mind, eh? This is a room with my washing machine in it and all my coats. Oof. Yeah. If you don't know who I am a big yawner. It's one of my side effects of my medication is yawning. And I've been on that medication for 5 years, and ever since I started taking it, I became a yawner. So I've been a yawner now for 5 years. I yawn even when I'm not tired, but yawning actually makes you feel tired, so I'm constantly like slightly tired. Which at the time when I first started taking it was actually a good thing because I had insomnia and it helped me to actually sleep. But now I probably sleep too much sometimes. I would like to come off it, but it's just quite tricky. So I use this brush cleaner. I believe I got it from Casa Art, but I might have gotten it from this really small independent art shop near my university. Speaking of university, I had a weird dream that I was like back at university last night. It was interesting. Crazy. Probably because I've been craving like some sort of stability and direction, and I was considering going back to uni and doing a master's in like art therapy or something, just so that I have like a path to go down. I love being a nanny, but it's really hard to find families to work for at the moment. I had those 2 like meetings with families on Friday. They said that they'll let me know like in a week or so, because they're interviewing others as well. And that's tricky. I know I'm a really good nanny and I'll do a really good job, but you can't make someone pick you, you know? I did what I could. And now I just have to wait again. It's lots and lots of waiting. But I'm definitely happy to be streaming and making art and things again. I didn't make any art for a long time. Even like when I was doing like random little bits here and there, there was nothing consistent and nothing really made me feel good. I was just kind of making it because I felt like I had to, and I was just desperately trying to find the part of myself that loved making, and sometimes it would be there for like a tiny second, but then it would just vanish again. And streaming has helped me like actually have consistent art making and actually enjoy the process of making art again and creating and being a creative person. So yeah, I'm very grateful to my past self for deciding to start streaming and see how it goes, because it's gone very well for me, even if I don't have anyone watching or have 100 people watching. It's still positive for me. And this is what this guy looks like so far. It's still a little bit wonky, messy on the eyes. Didn't realise I forgot to clean that bit up. Missed a bit. Use this brush. It's another micro brush, but it's started to fray. I don't know what I used this for. It's like a miniature painting brush. Because I like painting tiny weeny. I painted masks during 2020. Mostly football related, because that's what I got asked to do. Some of which were pretty good, some of which were pretty bad. They took me a long time to make, and I felt really bad because they were mostly like, well, they were painted really good, but then like I struggled with getting like the fit right for a person's face, because I was also making the masks, and maybe I should have just bought masks and then hand painted them, but I was very much all about the environment. I'm still am a little more lenient with things, I suppose, than I was, but I was I was trying to do everything sustainable, so using scrap fabric and scrap elastic and things. And some were not easy, not very good fits for people, so yeah. But that was years ago, and I am not a fan of sewing. I discovered that through that process. It's a learning curve. I've tried many different ways to make my art a career, even hand painting tote bags as well. I called my little business at the time Fantasy Threads, and I hand painted like dragons and things on tote bags, but I made it so that everyone was different, so they were unique. It just took me a very long time to paint them, so then they were quite expensive. And again, I was sewing the tote bags as well, and I was using cotton, 100% cotton, for sustainability reasons. And well, it just I didn't like sewing, and I struggled with patience with things building. Businesses take time to grow, especially creative businesses. But for a long time I was like only giving something so long before moving on to the next thing that would help. Hi Fredster! Here he is, looking pretty good, not too bad. How are you doing? I'm just rambling on. I don't even know if anyone's listening. I'm just like talking to myself maybe. But that's fine. Thank you. Good, I'm glad you're doing good. How's your day been? I've just been watching YouTube, people playing Day Everything, and I can't wait to have a PC set up and my Switch connected, and then I can play games on stream. As well as doing great things on other days too though. I went out this morning and cheered on the runners doing the local half marathon, and now I'm just chilling with you. Oh wow! A marathon. Well, a half marathon. That's cool that you went out and supported. You know, I don't think I've ever done that. How rude am I? I'm here lurking and listening while doing morning cleaning. Oh, hello, Zephyronicus. I never know how to say oh no, cheap viewers. I don't want any cheap viewers. Zephyronicus. I feel like you've told me how to say that before, but I just keep forgetting. Do you have a shortened name I can call you? And thanks for being here, thanks for lurking. I never know if anyone's here because sometimes the viewers aren't updated and it just says 0 for a while, and then it'll randomly say 1, and then it will say, and then sometimes when it says 1 there's actually no one, so I'm like confused sometimes. Zeffy. I found that most streamers say Zeffy. Oh, that's cute. That's nice. I like that. I like Zeffy. Get some white, a teeny tiny bit of black, like a very, very light gray. And now, time to neaten up the cat liner. Yeah, sometimes it has to catch up. There is always a delay. Yeah. suppose it's easier when it starts to get like more busy, because then like the numbers will always be kind of somebody. Not that I'm mad at just having one person. I'm happy to have anyone. It's amazing that people would like to hang out. And I enjoy hanging out. This is making me think of Twilight, and I really need to watch it. I know like a lot of people don't like it, but my mum, she loved Twilight. She watched it like 3 times a year. And it's her birthday on the 18th of October. She would have been 59. Yeah, I'm always amazed when anyone wants to hang out on stream. Do you stream? It's always nice. When people want to hang out. You do? I did not know that. Do I already follow you? Oh, I forgot. If I click you and try. Oh no, because I tried to follow you, didn't I? But then it kept saying that it wouldn't let me. I remember now. I can give it a go again. But last time I tried to do that, it ended the stream. And then I had to come back. What kind of things do you stream? Are you a maker and crafter, or are you a gamer, or... Yes, it did. Yeah, I remember it kept like saying, "You cannot follow Redster." For whatever reason, I can't remember the reason that it was trying to say. But it was some kind of reason. Maker and crafter. Oh cool, what do you make and craft? Yeah, Twitch can be twitchy. Does a little twitchy twitch on itself. It definitely lives up to its name sometimes. I don't know why it is called Twitch. cards, cross stitch and diamond art. Oh yes, I remember the diamond art. I remember. I just I went on your account and I looked and then tried to follow you and it wouldn't let me. I remember. Thank you for reminding me. I get a little forgetful brain sometimes. Some black. So I'm gonna redo that little eye fleck. No. Stop that. Yeah. The name Twitch was chosen to reflect the spontaneous and unpredictable and rapidly changing nature of the content found on the platform. The word itself evokes a sense of energy, excitement, and real-time interaction, perfectly capturing the essence of live streaming. Ooh, wow, did you Google that? That sounds really cool. I like it. I'm a very curious person. I always ask questions about everything. I'm like, I need to know why this is this and why that is that. Yeah, good old Google. Yeah, to be fair, I use ChatGPT most of the time nowadays to ask questions because I get like overwhelmed by all the different links and stuff and I'm just like, I need to just find the answer. I don't know. And sometimes you just can't find the answer with Google. I know there's like controversy on ChatGPT, but I think it has its place. I don't use it to make art, but I do use it to like Google search and help me come up with recipes. I'm like, I have some chicken, what can I make? And it's like, why did you do this? And I'm like, okay. But yeah, it's my mum's birthday on the 18th of October. She will have been 59 this year. And I was trying to think what I could do for it, and maybe I will have a little twilight time because it's October and she loved Twilight. Yeah, Google is only good if you ask the right question. Yeah, sometimes I find it tricky to know what the right question is. get stressed. But once upon a time we only had Google. And now we're just spoilt with more options. Like once upon a time, there was no Google and it was all books. And we had to go and look it up in a book. Or ask people. We just get lazier and lazier. Or more efficient with our time. However you might want to interpret it. I would like to say we get more efficient. Work harder. No wait, not work harder. Work smarter, not harder. That's what they say, you know? And AI is pretty smart. In some cases. I don't like that it steals people's art. Well, to be fair, it's not stealing the art. The person who programmed it is. Because it wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't in its program. And yeah. That. So it's still technically humans stealing. That would be a lovely way to remember her. Yes, I think it would be a nice thing to do. I got a birthday and Mother's Day card for her like for last Mother's Day, but I never wrote in it because I just didn't feel, I don't know. So I don't know if a card is the thing that I would want to do because it didn't feel right. So maybe watching Twilight is a different way. My mum was a big movie person as well. She loved movies and TV. We used to go to the cinema all the time together. Where'd that needle go? Oh, here it is. Because I need it. Because if you need to paint something really tiny weeny, sometimes a brush does not cut it, so I use a needle. Yeah, it's pretty good. And works pretty well. Paint dries so fast. Put it in your pocket, save it for a rainy day. That's what it sounds like. trying to add like a little bit of darkness into there, but it's yeah, keeps drying very fast because I haven't mixed enough paint. I don't want to mix too much paint because I don't need a lot. This might sound strange, but you have her favourite drink on the table when you watch, as if she is there watching with you, which I'm sure she will be. Aww, that's really cute. I like that. That's not strange. Well, I did read something about having a favorite drink myself, but that's cute to have an extra one there for her too. That's very sweet. Thank you for the idea. This is how it's looking now, and then I'm gonna add some the whiskers. It takes me so long to make. There's Luna, chilling, giving herself a bath. It's almost like I knew I was going to be a streamer with where this is positioned. Well, that's not working. It's just going on the edge rather than in the actual gap of the whisker. I'm gonna need to use a little brush. I don't know if you believe in like spirits of the afterlife, but after my mum had died, like a few days later, me and my brother and my brother's partner were just, you know, sad, and we were going to listen to some sad music, just to, you know, cry it out, I suppose, some crying it out therapy. And my brother's son's toy in the corner just started like going off and stopping and then starting and then stopping and starting and stopping and starting. Like it would like play and then go back to the beginning and play and go back to the beginning and play before it would finish. And then right before the song started to play on YouTube, the toy said, "Enjoy the music," and then it just stopped. It just stopped going off, but it was going off like repeatedly for ages. Hello, baby. How are you doing? I'm just talking about you halfway around now. Hee hee. That's good. I'm wearing a jumper because it smells just like you. I'm waiting for 5 minutes for what? I was just talking about how after my mama died, we've caught people up. Alright, I see. So yeah, I think it was my mum there in the music, trying to talk to me and my brother, maybe. I don't know. Because it was very strange. And it hadn't done it. It never did it again. That's the only time it ever did it. Yes, Connor is my boyfriend. He's in Portugal right now. Golfing holiday. I've had lots of ghostly experiences though. Even before that happened. I don't know if you believe in spirits or not, but I'm pretty sure I do. Connor isn't so sure. But I cannot explain what happened in my experience. He might have gone already. He might have gone. He's with like his dad and everything, so it might be him chatting. Dad, hello, thinking you was on FaceTime. Hello to you too. I just wasn't sure whether I should say his name then. Lee. But your name is known. You've put your actual name there though, so I don't know. I don't know if it matters or not to know everybody's name. I don't know. Okay, enjoy the rest of your game. Bye bye. So putting the whiskers on now. I think it's looking pretty good. I don't mind it. This here is Pepper, I'm thinking of calling them. But if you have any name suggestions, I am open. I just don't know whether to keep it like all foodie type themed. Because we've got ginger, cocoa, and cinnamon. I don't know. Maybe this is themed. Maybe it's not though. I don't know. Maybe they could be called Stanley. Ta-da! Here we have the kitty. My 6th cat, I believe. Oh no, 7th. This is 6. And so this must be 7. I put the numbers on the back. So when people buy them, they know what number it was. Ta-da! Look at that, neatened up. Neatened up. I like it. I think it's cute. Oh, it's got fiber stuck to it. Not too shabby. Looks like he could be a chaos cat. Probably. Aren't all cats chaos? At this point I feel like they are. Or maybe we can give him some chaos energy then. Chaos traits. How cool would it be, like one day when I have my PC, I can make them on Sims. I can make the little kitty cats on Sims. Because I do have the pets pack. I have quite a lot of the packs, I just don't have a computer to play it on anymore. But good thing is, you still get to keep everything you have bought. So when I have a PC, I can just log back in and have all I have. I don't know if you're a Sims player, but yeah, I'm looking forward to play Sims again. Chaos energy. Maybe they could be called Pepper then, because that's kind of like... I know. Oh, hello, Cash. They would be, and we could do, because I have loads of the packs already, like, it's already there available to start streaming, because I already have all the packs, whereas I don't have to like buy a new game. I used to have I used to have an iMac and play on there, but it got really, really slow and terrible. You'd watch me create new people. Well, I was thinking how cute would it be to create all these little cats I've made on Sims. Make them like real characters. But yeah, I also want to do like challenges and things. I'm not the best at building and stuff, but I would learn along the way. And yeah, legacy challenges and stuff, and forever world things. I can't right now. Like, I would have thought about it, but I just don't have the income right now. My income is not really existent right now. It's yeah, I need to sort that out first. And I had 2 families that I had a meeting with on Friday. Hopefully one of them, well, it can be if I have a family like I did before. Like I had, oh yeah, right now it's not, but yeah, I had a family before, and but they moved house, so I've just been trying to find a new family to work for. And both the ones that I hello Luna. Both the families I saw at the on Friday, they both were looking for somebody like at least 3 days a week. So that's pretty good, because I only really want to do 3 to 4 days anyway. Luna, you're crazy. I can't see the chat when you sit there. I don't know if anyone said anything. Would you want a gaming laptop or PC, even though you're not ready yet? I just wanna look. I would want a desktop, I think, because then you can kind of, it's bigger. You can get a bigger screen. You can add more to it and stuff. I have got like stuff in my Amazon basket that I asked my brother about as well. That's the PC I put in. Like, not too bad. And I could use savings, but I don't really want to right now until I know I have a job. Luna! No. Naughty girl. Jeez Louise. That's not good for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Naughty cat. Luna was just I had some eggs and there was some oil in the pan and she was licking the oil. I mean, it's not bad for what the games you would want to play, but if you're thinking about playing any high graphic games, it probably will struggle streaming and playing. Yeah, well, I thought maybe I would just kind of do like cozy ones to start with and then I could always upgrade it, but I don't know. I could always upgrade like as time goes on, but yeah, it's like I wouldn't be doing anything like shooty or anything. Yeah, like I have my Switch as well, so I could connect my Switch and play my Switch through it. I have Hogwarts on my Switch. Would that work? I also have Zelda on my Switch. And Stardew Valley. And Palia. Yeah, I think you do need a capture card thing, but that's fine. I'd probably just get one of those as well. But I don't know if would it? Do you think it would work streaming that? Streaming Hogwarts. Capture card for my Twitch. Switchy, switchy, twitchy. Why are you so naughty? Stop trying to eat oil. My cat, she's a nightmare. I don't know. I need a dishwasher. I just don't instantly wash up. I don't think most people do. Yeah. I know it would be, but I'm still just scared because if I get it and then, and obviously I'd play and stream, but it's a lot of money out of my savings. And I know my boyfriend would be like, because we want to get a house, like next year. Yeah, not at the moment when my job's like thingy my bubby. But I am with the job centre now and they should help me. I really want to stay doing nannying, but if I can't, then I can't, sadly. Sad. But I'd also just like to do streaming. And hopefully make it a thing, but I don't know, it might not be a thing. Might take a while. And here's Luna coming to tell me off. for streaming. She's the stream dragon now, which is what we decided yesterday when Fredster redeemed Feed the Dragon. So we then fed the dragon, which was Luna. Because feeding the dragon is actually an overlay, which doesn't work unless you have a PC. Another thing that a PC would be good for. I could also look at Facebook Marketplace and just get like a real, I don't know. But I don't want to like spend money and then just like break instantly. So it's a risk with Facebook Marketplace. My brother says I should get a monitor from Facebook Marketplace though. Rather than the one that I've got in my basket. Because I got this one in there. But my brother said that I would find a better one on Facebook Marketplace. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. And then a webcam and a mouse and a microphone because it's pink. And I like pink and green. And some speakers. But I wasn't sure if I would need speakers or just some earphones. Yeah, a monitor would be fine on Facebook. Yeah. If I was you, headphones. Yeah. Instead of speakers. Because obviously if you have a mic and then it comes out the speakers and then you'll hear an echo, won't you? Because it would just keep picking up the same words over and over again. But I don't know. I don't know how it works. Defo headphones. Is Defo better for stream? Okay. I do have some headphones to be fair, but they're a bit rubbish and they have like a... They do have like a little built-in microphone to be fair. They're Logitech ones. They're black and red. They're a bit poop. They're not very cute looking. Yeah, I just mean the look of them really. I got them from CEX. But I want cute little pink ones or little green ones. But we can't have what we want straight away. And they're wired, so they've got an aux cable and then they've got like a little microphone that comes down. But yeah, the guy in CEX said that they were good. I can't remember why I wanted them. I think it's because I wanted to stream a while ago. I was gonna stream on my iMac. I was gonna stream Sims and stuff, but then I got too scared to do it back then. But now look at me. I don't care. Only thing with your PC is gonna be the cat hair is gonna get annoying. Oh really? Like the cat hair is gonna get inside the PC? Oh no. Would it do that with any PC? I don't know how to fix that because I have a cat. Oh. So would it be better if it was a laptop then? But they also have fans. I just feel like a PC is better than a laptop. Just clean it. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll clean it on stream. Like a co-working stream from my iPad. Watch me clean my PC. All it is a side panel that you can take off and then you just take the hair out. Oh, well that's simple. No issues there. I can do that. As long as I remember. Maybe I'll make it a redeem. Clean your PC. Like, oh yeah, thank you. Should clean my brushes. All it is oh wait, I've already read that. I already read that. I don't need to read it again. You're not drinking the paint water. It's disgusting. It's not tasty. I want to watch you play God GeoGuessr. What's that? GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr? Oh god, I can't play that. I've tried, it's really hard. Well, we can give it a go. Will I be good at it? No. I was good at geography back in the day, but I was never good at the location part of geography. I was only good at the natural disasters part and the human part. But when I was doing skills, which is maps and things, terrible at that, terrible. I did get kind of good at flags once, and then I lost it. It's gone. It's gone somewhere deep back in the brain. Washing the brushes, washing the brushes. This is like a soapy thing. Helps break down the paint in the brush. And it cleans oil paint, acrylic, watercolor, and stains. And it lasts ages because it's like a big block in a pot. A block in a pot. I want to play Tiny Bookshop, and I want to play Date Everything. And I want to play Sims, and I like Stardew Valley, but I think I've gone off it, like, for now. I want to play Hogwarts. I love playing Hogwarts on my Switch. I haven't yet played Zelda on my Switch yet because I'm just too into Hogwarts. But yeah, I'd also like to play like other games, like there's one called Erica that I found on my iPad. But I played like the first like few minutes of it and then you have to pay, and I don't have any money right now, but eventually it's like a good one to play, but it's very, very high graphics, like it's kind of like hyper realism. I don't quite know what it's about yet, but it's about something. It's definitely about something. It's just cool to me. What's cool to you? The game characters and things. I get it. I love watching people play games too. I find it really fun, satisfying. I enjoy all of it. Making characters, playing the game. Oh, do you? Well, that's okay. I prefer to watch Sims builds more than Sims character creation. Cass. But I do like learning like all the lore and things people give the characters and the backstory and stuff, and then I prefer the gameplay, I think, but I do get why you would like that too. This brush has a lot of dry paint on it, so it needs a little bit more attention. It's really like sad because my brother literally has like a whole PC and mic and everything set up, and he doesn't even really use it, but it's his. I can't go steal it. I asked if I could use it. He was like, "You must pay £50." I think he was joking, but I don't know if he would let me actually stream from there. I asked him if I could use it to edit my about page. I don't think I'd be able to buy it off him. I think he would want to keep it. I've been trying to encourage him to start streaming. He said that he used to do it, which I did not even know about. Because I think he would really like it. And I think he would be really good at it. I think he'd be really funny for people to watch. he's a hilarious boy, and I said that he should when I start gaming we should do it together, and then I could do all the easy parts and then he could do all the hard parts because I can't do quick responses and things. Wow, so clean, and it's actually movable now. But yeah, he was a big gamer for a while before my mum passed away, and then he became less of a gamer because I didn't have like anywhere to play anymore. And then this one needs doing. Yeah, now he does have a house and it's all set up and everything. He's just more of a gym goer now than a gamer, but he would never give it up. And if I asked to buy it, he would probably sell me it for really expensive. But yeah, he's the one who's been like helping me find something that I can kind of see how much it would roughly cost me for my first setup, which can obviously change over time if and when streaming becomes more of a thing for me. Because it's a big investment. Yeah, it's the first time, it's the most expensive. Yeah. Obviously I don't want to get something too cheap that it just immediately breaks, but I also don't want to get something too expensive in case, like, I don't know, nothing comes out of streaming for me and then I've just spent a load of money. Because I have done that before on this might need hot water. Yeah, I started my toddler play group and then I was like, I'll do massage therapy and stuff, so I bought the course for it, and then I realised I don't even really like doing toddler play group stuff the way I have been doing it. I want to adapt it eventually, but also yeah, that's true. And important also. But yeah, I had my Mac and it went really slow really fast. Like, it stopped working really. Because it just got too old. What was I just saying? I forgot. What was I saying? You don't like Macs? No, well, I had it because when I was in uni, I was doing contemporary art and illustration as my degree, and I had a vestibular disorder, which meant I was dizzy all the time, so I couldn't go into uni a lot. and I needed and I was doing like photo editing and stuff, and I had an iPhone and things, and it was just all connected to iCloud, and it's definitely not something for gaming, but they are quite good for creative people, I think. But I only ever played Sims on it anyway, and that was fine. It just became slow, like, in general, I think. Yeah. And it was a 2017 one, so it got pretty old pretty quick. I sold it last year, and I don't know, part of me's like, maybe I should have kept it and streamed on it, but then I don't know if it would have survived streaming OBS and Sims. Well, yeah, that's probably what they did. I mean, they're not actually allowed to do that now, apparently. But I think that's definitely what they used to do, and that was an old PC, so that was possibly in the pool of the ones that were made to not last. So like when you update them, they can't keep up with the update, if that makes sense. So they just start going really slow because the update's too strong for them, for what that was capable of. With Windows PCs, you're good for years. Yeah. That's good to know. I have been tempted so many times just to buy it, but I'm trying to be a good person and not to do that. When you was like 10 and you're now 20, wow. It's broke once. Can you send it to me in the post? You custom built it? Wow. That's cool. I'm 27. I'm older. I'm 28 in March. Over time, I just do small upgrades. That's a good idea. Smart. We gotta invest little by little. Little by little. My cat's sleeping. It's amazing doing an afternoon stream rather than an evening one. She doesn't attack me as much. But the only thing is, like, during the week, I could do earlier streams for a little bit, but people work, so doing one after work is probably better for most people who want to hang out. You got work at 5 a.m? Oh my god. Oh my god. What do you do for your work? I forgot. I have a little FaceTime with the little girl I used to look after in the morning, and then I have a doctor's appointment. and I'm gonna stream in the middle in between both of those things tomorrow. And then Tuesday I have my therapy, and then I have my little job for the family. I look after some little kids after school, and then streaming. Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel like I remember that. Chronic yawning literally makes me tired. This piece of music is called Tears Can Fall. They can, that's sad. Well, I suppose tears still fall if it's a happy cry. Because gravity. Gravity does in fact make tears fall down, along with other things too. Everything, in fact. Not everything. Balloons, they go up. That's pretty cool. Just thought about that. And helium balloons especially go up. And hot air balloons. And birds. And possibly, you could say, planes. You should go through your bushes and see what they are for, because I have zero idea. Oh, brushes. I thought you said bushes. I was like, what are you on about? Well, to be fair, me neither. I just use them for whatever. I have a bunch of tiny ones for detail painting. They literally say on them, this is a detail paintbrush. It's small. I have a bunch of those because I like to paint tiny. This one is my favorite ones. This. You. I really like these ones. I like the grip, but they do fray pretty quickly. But this is also a miniature painting Pro Art one. They are you buy them individually and they're like £3, I think, something like that. I don't know, I can't remember how much they were. Maybe more than that, I can't remember. It's been a long time since I bought a new paintbrush. This is, I really like these ones as well. These are also teeny tiny ones. This one is even teenier, but it's starting to become a bit frayed now. This is called a spotter, and it's a De La Roni. I basically just use them both for tiny painting. This one's a round, which means it's curved more at the top. Like this, curved at the top. And then this is one of my favorites as well. I just really like the shape of it. It's flat. It's a graduate filbert, size 2, also small. I just really like the feel of this brush. It's also rounded, but it's not. It's like a rounded flat head. But it's not a rounded one like this, because this is like all the way around, whereas this is flat. I don't know terminology. Kinda, but I just grab what I need at the time. They all have different, so these are all acrylic ones, but I have like ones like this, that's oil, for oil paint. These are for oil paint. And they're like really long, but I don't really like the really long ones. But you're supposed to like, woo, but that's just not for me really. Which is why this one's a shame, because as you can see, I've not even used this one really, because I love these graduate ones, but I just do not like long. I like to be closer in. And then you can get watercolor brushes, which let me see if I can find a watercolor one. This is a fan brush. You can use these for like trees and things. That's what Bob Ross would do. And we all know Bob Ross is the king. Let me find a watercolor one. Oh, here's a watercolor brush. It just means the bristles are like slightly different. This is like squared, flat, compared to rounded. They just create different shapes, I suppose, and way the paint moves. Also a watercolor one. These I've had for a long time. Like since high school. They came in a pack, just cheap ones. At uni is when I like started to get more expensive ones. This one's really tiny. Teeny tiny weeny. I love these ones the most, because I just really like getting really tiny weeny details. Also depends on what you're painting. Like, I don't like the super long bristle ones because they then move too much, and then you don't get as much control. And when I'm painting really tiny, which is often what I am doing, I like to have more control. But if you were doing something abstract or more loose, then longer heads would be good. It's if that makes sense. I'm mostly self-taught. I did go to uni, yes, but in uni, on the degree I was doing, it's more like independent. So everybody did their own thing. There wasn't like lessons, if you could say that. I learned about screen printing and everything like that, but they didn't like go into depth about like brushes or anything. But you just kind of learn what feels right for you anyway, as you paint. But yeah, I did my uni degree on gender and identity. So a lot of my research was just about gender and identity, not necessarily technique of doing things. And then I would just create things. In my first year I did photography, some finger painting, and some sculpture, installation type thing. I had this mannequin and I painted it like well, the first year was more like feminism, so I did like different women of history, like Cleopatra and Queen Elizabeth I, and Emma Watson, etc., and I painted them all and layered it on top of each other, and it was kind of cool, I suppose. And then it was all like human rights and stuff, and then yeah, so I started off with human rights, and then I went into the women's side because I am a woman, so I related to that. And then in my second year, I then moved on to gender identity and that sort of stuff. Now I was looking at what makes a man and what makes a woman, and stereotypes and gender roles and oppressive normative gender stereo selling tactics. You'd fail uni so fast. What do you mean? No, you wouldn't. Depends what you do. What would you do if you went to uni? You could do anything. I loved uni. It was so fun. I learned so much, like, about myself. I changed so much when I was at uni. Even though I finished uni in 2020, so my final year was 2020 during lockdown. So I could not get a job anywhere. I ended up having to move back home with my mum because obviously COVID lockdown was not going to be able to find somewhere to live, even though my plan was to graduate there, stay in that house until July because that was when the tenancy ended, but find a job probably in Leeds or something, and then move into my own place in Leeds or something like that, and then live. But then COVID happened, so then I had to come home, and then there was no jobs anywhere. If I like, well, it was lockdown, you couldn't even get a job anyway because people were being furloughed and stuff. And then when they started to allow you out again, I started applying for things, but because so many people were furloughed and things, there was so many applications that you were up against. Like, I remember looking at this one job just for a cafe, and there was like 2,000 other people who had applied for that job. So it's like, your application's not even going to get seen. And that was like that for a long time. So then I ended up going back to uni to do a PGCE, but I lost my granddad, and then I was like going through a time with mental health. So then I dropped out like 5 months in or something. Maybe not 5, maybe 5, something like that. And then I ended up moving back to my dad's house because there was no longer any room for me at my mum's house, because my other brother moved in back with my mum because his relationship had ended and he had nowhere to go. So then there was no room for me, so then I went and lived with my dad instead. Dramatic. And then I was like trying to find a job. My dad really wanted me to do something with my degree, but I was feeling quite like helpless about doing something with art. Like, it was just like nothing will ever happen with arty things. So I applied for a multitude of jobs, couldn't get anything, and then I got a job in a nursery as an apprentice, earning £4.20 an hour. And yeah, that's a terrible wage. Don't do that. I should have waited longer. I should have just waited longer. But if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't be here now, I suppose. This is kind of nice. Oh, it tickles. And sensory. Thinking what I was saying, I'm distracted by the feeling of this now. Yes. So I got a job as an apprentice for £4.20 in a nursery. I realised I actually love to work with children. Children are cute. And then I reported that place to Ofsted because it was really bad. There were people shouting at children, and there were rats and holes in the floors and all this. And then Ofsted came and they checked, but they have to warn the nursery beforehand that they're coming, which I think is stupid, because when they came, everything was fine. Everything was perfect. Everything was beautiful and pristine, and everyone was really nice, and no one was being shouted at, etc. So yeah, I found a different job at a different nursery, which was much better. So I left that nursery, and it paid £2 more, so I was paid £6.20 instead. Wow. At this point I was 23, so that's still like not a lot of money. I had to work overtime to be able to even get £1,000 a month, and I was already working full time and didn't even earn £1,000. Ah, crazy. And I was doing that. I was enjoying it, but at the same time I was a bit like, I'm not earning any money. Am I ever gonna get anywhere with my life? And then I'm just going on a ramble about my life now. Sorry. I don't know how that happened. I'm gonna keep going. Leave if you will. And then I got injured in my wrist. There was this little boy, and he pulled on these fingers and this finger. One hand with this finger, one hand with these fingers. And he was pulling and pulling, and I was pulling back. And then he dropped to the floor suddenly, and my wrist just popped, like it popped out. And then it turned out, and it just was burning so much. It was burning so much. And then it turned out I had nerve damage in my wrist, and I couldn't work for a while. And in that time, I started to become quite anxious about going back to work, and also quite like, what am I doing? It's going to take me ages to get to a point where I'm earning actual normal wage. So then I decided to become a nanny and make my own rate, and I met a family and they instantly wanted me to work for them. I worked 2 days for them, and then my mum passed away very suddenly, randomly, like out of the blue. So then I had to tell them, like, my mum just passed away. I'm gonna need some time, and I don't know when I'll come back. And then a month later, I then messaged them saying, like, if you still need someone, I'm ready to come back. And they were like, yes, we'll take you. And it was like really lovely that they still wanted me even after a month. Like, they kind of waited, and they were really nice, checking in on me all the time as well. And then I started working for them for over 1.5 years, and it was supposed to be longer than that, but then the dad got offered a job down south, further away from me. So then I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And I was like, I know, I'll start a play group. So then I started a play group, and I was doing that for a little bit, and I really liked it. But it's very admin heavy. It's not the same feeling I get from nannying. It's not the same like fun and rewarding feeling I get from nannying. So I realized, oh wait, I do actually still want to be a nanny. So I feed the dragon cookies. Is this to get me to shut up? I could feed the dragon cookies. The dragon's sleeping. She can see it. She can see it. Of course not. I would never. She like just completely missed then. Here we go. Cookie for dragon. Look, it's right there. Yummy! Was that good? say thank you, Fredster. Thank you. How do they do that? She was like, didn't even know where it was. Didn't know where it was, did you? You waiting for some more? There's no more left. It's all gone. You have to wait for somebody to redeem feet dragon cookies. And then, And now I've just been trying to find other families to work for, and then I will start doing the playgroup again, but like more like creative workshops for children on a weekend, on like a Saturday or something, which will be really fun. And then also streaming, and that's kind of what I want to do. So then I'm still doing my arty things on streaming and things, and then my playgroup creative workshops with children on a weekend, and then nannying a few days a week too. And that's kind of my ideal scenario. But it might take a while, and I might have to end up getting a job in a factory. No! Or behind a desk. No! I could never. But I will have to. Sadly. Unless next week they tell me that it'll be okay. And I'm also waiting to hear back from being a Christmas elf, because I would really like to be a Christmas elf. It's on my bucket list. I said this in Cozy's stream. I've always wanted to be a Christmas elf. Just checking my email. Nope. The application ends on the 13th, so, but that's a weekend thing as well, so. But it would be so fun to be a Christmas elf. But anyway, I'm probably gonna go soon. It's been really nice chatting to you and telling my whole life story, just rambling on about that. Hope it didn't scare you away. I have super dark rings around my irises. Just noticed, like, quite thick black rings. Any ideas for what I could paint my next cats? Probably a tortoiseshell one. One will be a tortoiseshell, because that's like a peak cat. Oh, and a tuxedo cat. Probably a tuxedo, a tortoiseshell, and a green goblin. I don't know. This one's giving funky vibes. Is this just... This one is questionable. I think I like this ear, and I also like this ear, but I don't like the ears together. I think that ear suits this cat better than that one. I don't know. Maybe it should be one of those just skin ones. A sphinx. Is it a sphinx? Not a sphinx. Is it? Yeah, it is a sphinx. It is giving sphinx to me. This cat. Oh my god. Maybe I could do it like that. So there's a bit of colour on it. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're kind of cute, but also not. Like, look! That's kind of cute, but also kind of scary. This one is terrifying. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! That looks like a brain. Oh no. No, no. I feel conflicted about Sphinx. I'm like, do I like it or do I not like it? I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I don't know. So maybe this one can be a Sphinx. Potentially. This one gives Sphinx vibes though. But this is a chocolate pointed. Chocolate point? Chocolate point? I forgot. I feel like it's got 3 words. Siamese. A chocolate point Siamese is what this is. Oh, it's probably a seal point. It could be either. This one's like this type of fur pattern. Yeah. They're very similar to sphinxes, but they've got fur rather than no fur. But anyway, I shall be heading off in a mo, because yeah, and I'm gonna come up with an idea for Tuesday as well, because on Tuesday I'm gonna be painting, well, not painting, but like drawing one of my friend's prompts for October, which is Potion Shop. So I'm gonna try and come up with like a concept for that before the actual stream on Tuesday. And Monday, so tomorrow, I'm painting and continuing on an illustration that I actually drew, and I can share my link tree in the Discord for that, because if you join the mail list you can get the illustration for free, a digital one. It's something I created before finding out that the family I was working for were moving, because I was gonna start building on all that and all the YouTube and stuff, but then I've just had to pause it whilst I've been trying to do other things. But it can still be downloaded even though you won't get any emails yet. Let me show you. Oh, never mind, it all fell out. It all fell out. This is the illustration. I've been painting it. Still need some more doing to it, which I'm going to continue doing tomorrow. This is the illustration. Tales of Windvale. This little character is called a Morkin, like the breed is a humanoid cat. The species, should I say. This particular Malkin likes to paint birds, likes bird watching and paint landscapes and birds. And they're very wise, and they talk soft and calm. Really good. Ah, thank you. Yeah, there's like lots of stuff, lots of details on the bookshelf. And yeah, in the Discord I will share my mail list thing that you can join, and you can download this and print it for yourself and color it in if you want. Up to you, you don't have to, but that would be cool. And you can share them in the art section of the Discord, which would be fun. And I'll probably do more things like that way. People can download the digital version and bring the character to life yourself. That'd be cool. But yeah, I printed this one on watercolor paper so that I could watercolor, but it's kind of bled a bit there, like on the eye, the ink from the printer with then the water on top. But it's okay, I should be able to work on that with other mediums, because I'm gonna do this like mixed medium anyway. But yeah, we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Looking forward to it. And then on Wednesday I'm gonna start building the world map somehow. I'm gonna be thinking about it anyway. Thinking about places and monuments? Is that the word? I'm just trying to think of like things, of words. But that'll be fun. Building a world, and then I'll start making the map. And what I thought I would do is that rice thing, where you just put rice on the paper and then you just draw it from that, and then it just becomes, potentially. I think that might be the best way for me to like start it, so that I have like a starting point rather than trying to figure that out myself with my little brain. Yeah, we can have brainstorms and you can give me ideas and we can build this world together, and it'll be really fun. If you want, anyway, of course. And thank you so much for all being here. I've enjoyed today's stream. I hope you have. We can raid out with our little group of cuteness. If you have anyone you would like to raid, let me know. You're welcome. It was fun. I just rambled on for about half of it, but oh well. I can't wait to play games with everybody as well. Cathadora, you're always there with the suggestions and I appreciate it. Let's have a look. I'm playing Minecraft. Is that good for everybody? You wanna watch Minecraft or more streaming? More crafting? How's Minecraft for everybody? All the peeps? Whoops. They came in to spot you before. Oh, did they? That's very nice. I didn't know that. We can go. Of course. I'm just curious to know if you like Minecraft and stuff is all. I mean, I like Minecraft. I'm just mean like if that's what people are fancying. We can go right there. Do we need a raid message? I forgot what our raid message was. Azzy wrote it, but she's not here. I think I have it. Oh, you just do that. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Silly me. Thank you so much, Fred. So you're such a big help. Such a big help. Okay. We'll raid into Cathador. Are we ready? Thank you. I'm waiting for the countdown. Is it gonna show me the countdown this time, like it did last time, or not? Yeah, thank you, I will. Thank you all for being here. It is counting. Oh, it's not showing me it again this time. It showed me last time.